All right, let's lower the stock image.
Oh no.
Oh.
Is there a script where you can get drunk in Arma 3?
Yes.
Welcome to the
Hold on.
DLC.
There are scripts that can mess around with your camera, yes.
Fuck me, onion
Backdrop
ring.
did that, I'm pretty certain. When he was doing his DayZ stuff way back.
Holy shit, Karn.
That's when
Alright.
he spent 20 minutes playing chess.
So, here's the deal. I'm gonna delete all the stuff that was put on, so please let me, get to it. I'll leave the boxes over there, though. So, we are going to spawn... Oh, our spawn point marker disappeared. That's funny. We're up here, at that circle. At that circle, there are a bunch of boats, and you're gonna spawn on the beach. The boats have the arsenals in them. The arsenals have a bunch of different weapons, but it's still pretty limited. If you've played last Thursday's op, then you'll know what I'm talking about. And we have quite a few marks here. So our overall objective is to get to Air Station Mike 25, where an experimental Mantis system is. To say it simply, it's a bunch of auto turrets that shoot 20mm and will murder you. But that system is tied to a large power grid. We've got a lot of these marked at 2 different symbols. You can either destroy all of these windmills, or you can destroy the power station to power down the Mantis system. Also, by destroying these, forces that are garrisoned around Air Station Mike 25 will come in and check things out. Furthermore, we believe there might be a light garrison at the power station itself. So, you guys are basically going to destroy whatever you can. Hopefully it's enough to power down the power station, the Mantises, excuse me. Then you're going to go in to Air Station Mike 25, and there will be 2 laptops. One by the control system of the Mantis, which is this little spinny, it looks like a little radar thing. And then you're also going to have to find a command center that controls it, which is probably going to be in a building. So it's 2 laptops. You have to take intel from both of them, and then you have to get to the rendezvous point via your boats. So you can use these boats and redeploy anywhere you want, as long as you don't go right up to an MSR where a vehicle's patrolling, for example. So, QRF, it's blacked out, but we do have an airfield to the way southwest. That is one spot where QRF will be coming from. We also have Camp Asteria. That's probably where QRF is coming from. You're fighting British forces. Not British, Jesus. German forces. I was just in an op where we were fighting British, even though they were American. It was dumb. But anyway, you're fighting German, so BW mod. And I'll keep it balanced, but if you stay there for way too long, they'll start fielding things like Pumas and tanks, because I'm not sure if you noticed, but this is a massive vehicle training island.
So what you're saying is we should take the airfield?
Sure. But anyway, destroy power station stuff. Take the 2 intel from the 2 laptops, get in the boats, go at rendezvous, you win. Now, a few additional notes. The windmills take either a single satchel or 3 charges. Charges are the small ones, satchels are the big ones. At the power station itself, that big air solar building, that takes a satchel. Don't bother using charges, it's very finicky. The little solar panels, I don't know why you'd want to destroy those at night, but just in case you do, they take 1 charge or 1 satchel. The fuel drums take 1 charge or 3 satchels. And then at the switch station here, which I'll box, these little 6 mini boxes, which are part of the transceivers or whatever, they take 1 charge or 1 satchel. And then these big lawn switch station thingies are not destroyable, so don't bother.
Aren't we gonna kill the server?
What?
Aren't we gonna kill the server with blowing up 5?
No, because I literally put 50 satchels on everything and deaded it at once, and the server handled it like a champ.
Nice.
And when I say that, I mean it desynced for about 3 seconds.
Yeah, but did you have 60 people on your server?
No, I had 20 false clients for headless, but that is something else that I used to test. But anyway,
guys,
any questions?
40 hours of testing.
Yeah, that's the next question I was going to ask.
It's fine. Everything will be fine. Remember, guys, we'll do this completely stealth with 44 people.
Okay, again, to the fuel drums that Astarius wrote, because I always butcher his name, it's 3 charges or 1 satchel. Because it's like a building. But enemy doesn't know you're here. They don't know how many you are. and they're just going to be trying to gather information and counter it accordingly. So, let's begin.
Hold on. Well,
Too late. So a little lag spike of like 40 people coming in at once. They're there.
Alright, oh god, the boat's going away.
Yeah, don't push the boat out, forehead.
Oh, okay.
It would really help if you don't push the boat. Because there's an option to push, so someone did that instead of Arsenal.
guys, I'm all wet.
That's what she said.
I'm wet. He said.
This is high on 5-0. When you guys decide to start, you can turn off these lights here and, you know, do what you want. But I'll be on 5-0 if you need me. I'm also going to drag that boat back because one of you's dumb.
Are there, what are the rules on weapons?
You can take whatever you want.
Yes.
Oh, wait, no, wait, that was a lie. That was a lie. Okay, let me... Worst time to get into Zeus. I lied.
What's our faction?
Alright, rules on weapons, guys. It's play your role. So if you're the machine gunner in your team, you can take the machine gun. AT, if I gave you guys dedicated AT, then it only goes to one person, because I don't think I named that slot. But everyone else can take regular AT, and that's only if I gave you AT, because I don't remember if I did or not. Hint, hint. If there's no AT, well, I'm sure you'll find AT in the AO.
Looks like a SIG.
Looks like a SIG.
Yeah, can I pull this for the mission?
It's up to your squad leader, or team leader, excuse me.
Who is MG here?
I'm MG, but if you want it, I want to go right. So it's up to you.
If you have any other questions, I'm on 5-0 if you need me.
So we're good.
No, I just didn't remember if I actually gave them AT or not. They're not going to need AT if they do this one right, but if they do it wrong, then, well, we'll get there when we get there. So, I've got everything in a debug corner down here. All of them are re-kitted German stuff. Basically, I turned all of them to Op4. I'm going to be throwing a lot of AT teams at them, so there's, you know, the bunker fosts and stuff. And then at the actual base itself, I do have 2 Milan turrets tucked away. In the command building, there's also a bunch of statics and even a mortar. So, I am going to, first off, work on the 2 laptops that need to be put in. So, let's go ahead, grab intel. None of the boats are dead. That's good. But let's go ahead and do the laptop. So, laptop open. Let's see. Secure. Mantis system data. This is going to be a 30-second hack. It's going to go to everyone for simplicity. All right. And you know what? I'm going to make this easy. I'm going to say it's deleted, so only one person has to get it since it'll be shared on side. And then create, or in here, secure Mantis targeting data. Keep it simple, stupid. Alright, now I'm gonna just take a copy of him. Let's go up here and check if we can get in that. Cool. So the real trick here is they will have overwhelming numbers, sure, because I intended this for like, 25, 30 tops to be fighting against squads, but these guys have better gear and they might steal that. So both those laptops are takeable. I'm going to leave this guy in here. And my garrison is pretty light, but I'll be fielding more stuff in.
Alpha checking in.
Good check, Alpha.
We can always use one.
There's no defusal kits.
Which would be
Just don't I have
option A?
Yeah. Oh,
I didn't.
my brain died whenever I pulled
Not
out.
sure. I might not have added defusal kits, but then again, like,
Delta checking on 50.
they have to actively put the charge down and then set the charge, so I don't know why they would need defusal kits. Because they can still pick the charge up if they put it. Only if they set it to a trigger does it become an issue. Then again, this is TSB. What was I thinking? We have to baby them, of course.
On the way. Copy that. Roger.
So I'm going to add a light AT patrol right here. Also, do I have an open top Vic I can use? This is, again, one of those little ops where I just get to play around. I don't want to use the Wolf because it's on the more OP side. I don't want to use a Lux, but I will take a car. And we can turn its headlights on. And then what I'm thinking is, let's get one of our little things right here. And we can do a simple perimeter sweep with this guy.
Understood. On the way. On the way.
Because again, it's a fairly straightforward AO.
On the way. Copy that.
If there's any leaders already on 50 and you want to meet for a discussion, come over to Southwest.
Delta en route.
So if you notice, I'm taken from the AT teams. Because I intend for them to take the AT.
On the way. Solid copy. Wilco. Copy that. Solid copy. On the way. Wilco. On the way.
So let me explain how the charges work. They have to go into ace, they have to put it down, they can still pick it up at that point, but when they tie it to a trigger, they can't untrigger it. They need a defuse kit to do it. But since they're literally attacking static items, the only thing I can think of, it would be if they put the charge on and then have to go defensive there when they're supposed to be mobile. So there is realistically no reason they need the defusal kits. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I rationalized when I made part of this op 2 days ago. I like to have a little bit of faith in them, but if they're not even warrant of that, then I don't know. I don't know at that point.
Solid copy. Roger that.
How many people do we actually have in this op? 43, so 42 would be divided by 6. It's a lot of teams. I did say one of the teams could be partially filled and then they can have a green ground command step up for that.
So what you're saying is it's a roll of the dice.
And they're all talking about silly stuff. So honestly, a lot of this AO is going to be me just spawning stuff in as they do stuff. But I'm going to put some...
Alpha Boyos, if you want to hear what the briefing is, come on over to the southwest.
Literally just taking some dudes.
Roger that. Solid copy. Copy that. Understood.
And making some patrols here. But I'm also going to get this base garrisoned. With only light Vix. Because let's see, we have that outer perimeter, and then we've got these checkpoints right here. But let's see, if I were to... Let's put a helicopter in there. No pilots, though. I'm also going to lock it so they don't try to steal it. And I'm going to go ahead and get about a squad and a half worth just to be here to chill. So that and the fire team. But, you know, I gave myself the time to garrison because, you know, they're going to be working on their own stuff. Whenever you give the players a big limited arsenal, you can expect them to go shopping for a little bit.
As of yet.
Currently we're doing mostly a plan on the map. I need assistance at power station for one squad, but everyone else should go south and be ready to hit air station Mike.
If be advised, Delta can help assist with the power station, just mark some stuff on that map and we'll go with it. Over.
Copy.
Alpha's ready.
And we still have people coming in, so yeah, doing the second squad of extras was a good idea. I don't know, player counts are really weird. Like, this is probably one of the biggest TSB ops I've had in
ignorant of the fact that this is Charlie's boat.
A long while. Not that I don't mind. It's just, you know, it's a little perplexing when you know, you set things up for a certain amount of people and then way more show up than you mean to.
Charlie stepping off.
Because I wouldn't have run this off if I knew I was going to get like up to 45 players, you know? That's okay. You know, work with what you got. And persevere accordingly. That's
Is it Delta Charlie?
weird. I'm gonna stop hard copying these Vics because something's weird when they
Yeah, are we helping
hard
you
copy
with
paste.
the power station?
It just means their Vics are gonna be a little less efficient, but that's alright.
Hey, we'll follow in. Have you already stepped off?
A firm, we're moving. We'll be moving to Charlie hold point.
Hey, I'm assuming it's the place at the shore. I'll follow you in.
This is Gamma. We're gonna go with Alpha and Bravo.
Hey, firm. Alpha's on the move.
Understood. On the way. On the way.
Foxtrot has reached our LZ. We're moving.
Copy. Copy.
Yeah, so now I'm just making some wide foot patrols up here. Because a project like this would probably be guarded. Maybe, I don't know. Just adds a little bit of perimeter security. We already have one team that has pushed way up. More teams are now going by boats. Hey Sly, who'd you join with? Here, 1 second. So Arsenal's in the boat itself if you ace interacts. I think Empire will come too. You can just get an LR and be a 2-man team and work with them. But yeah, boats are coming down. They're gonna deploy over here. We'll see them go for the power station or the windmills here. Either way, it'll be interesting. It's also starting to get brighter, so we'll see how things go. What, everyone shows up for a quote-unquote stealth op? Why? Like, it's really hard to do stealth with more than, like, 30 players because of how Arma works. Speaking of stuff, we're going to go ahead and make our 90-35, and I'm going to lower spotting. Weapon handling, I'm going to keep at 50, but spotting, I'm going to put down to 15. Helps them out a little bit, especially with how many players on the server. It should bottleneck the CPU just a touch, but AI has NVGs. They have better NVGs than the players because they've got a double bind. They got, like, you know, the two monocle, what are two monocles called? Because mono means one, and these guys all have the mono, but they've got better ones. Well, but binoculars are binoculars, you know? They got binoculars? Biocular, okay. Gotcha, we just take the N out. They have both the PVS-14 and they also had the Russian one.
Charlie at LZ moving to hold point.
AFM Charlie, we're 70 meters out.
Be advised, we stashed our boat a little bit south of Charlie, LZ.
AFM, we'll find a
So
place
no
for
one's
our
going up
cars.
here to set these up, but they got markers up there to indicate that they are going to go for it. And you have Alpha and Bravo that are going to infiltrate right here. The issue is, with morning coming, these guys have a pretty big high rise. And then because I'm paranoid, Independent is hostile to Blue 4, no radio message. But yeah, I want to see if these guys are going to aggro. But it's starting to get a little brighter, so I'm going to get out of night vision here. Let me know if you guys want me to go back to night vision, because it's up to you. Why would you bring unbalanced air support? That would just kill them all. I mean, I do have some attack choppers, but those are mainly for show. They gotta be careful. There's still a dude in there. Yeah, they're gonna. They beached it. Now they're pushing it back, but they left the engine on.
We're at the destination, bud.
So it's just gonna re-beach itself. Hopefully, they don't have to make a speedy getaway, because otherwise, that's gonna bite them in the butt later.
Alpha's landed.
Plus, dismounting close to a road. I don't have anything doing wide patrols. I honestly should have. I mean, the boats are, like, nigh impossible to spot, so I can, at any time, push a car through. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. I'm gonna take 2 guys, set them to careless, hold fire. I'm just gonna do a random drive-by.
Roger that. On the way. On the way. Copy. On the way. On the way.
Just to give him something to... It's low risk, because again, he's set to careless hold fire, but it just meant to freak the players out. See how they react. But we have a lot of units that have come in.
Alright, who's up with Charlie right now? I forgot.
Delta.
Echo.
Copy Delta and Echo?
I don't know about Delta. Delta is, like we said on radio.
Oh, so many people at the same booth.
One of them still front M84, nice. And then we've got this team coming up to hit these windmills. Yeah, the real issue, though, is going to be this vehicle. If a squad gets pinned down by it, they're pretty much screwed because they don't have any AT. So if they don't engage, you know, it just means they got to keep being stealthy, at least till they get into this spot, and then they can take AT and blow up things that come up with the captured Milans. Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we? So they're going to have a few dudes climb up here and blow this up. I don't know what Sly's waiting on. Like, there's nowhere I really can TP him to. Alright. Any station on this net. This is high. I got a late joiner who's in his own group. Does anyone want a 7th over?
Be advised, it's a Delta. We can always use an extra man. Over.
Roger. Delta, what's your group? Who's your group lead?
Red Nexus.
And what is your current position?
Be advised, grid 163097.
Eyes on. Alright, who's Fudgehead McGee here?
Delta, I'm positioning to try to get some form of eyes. I've got nothing right now.
This is Echo. There's a sniper on the tower thing, transformer, whatever it's called.
The VIX can take more than
the place out.
8 people anyway, so... Yeah, I do have a sniper spotter team up here, just to meme.
This is Foxtrot 2.
Well, yeah, Zeusing's all about the fun of the players, you know? If I want to punish them, I punish them, but, you know, if I want... You don't want to punish them right off the get-go, that's too mean. I've played plenty of bad ops. I was even, in my opinion, I was a pretty trash Zeus for a while, but, you know, you just gotta fix it. And it starts by just communicating with your players, seeing what they like and they don't like, and working from there. Here, now if I really want to meme...
Is there a way up that way, through the northeast?
This is Foxtrot to Charlie.
Send.
One of my guys has spied EI on top of the large solar tower doing something. Not sure, maybe maintenance.
Copy, understood. Much appreciated. Currently we're in a position where we can't get much recon. I'm going to wait on Echo to see if they can see better.
Be advised, this is Alpha. We had eyes on a unarmed Vic moving towards the north. We're down towards the south of Island, so it's moving up towards you guys.
There's so many stealth ops where, you know, people can be like way away from infantry,
Delta
but the
2, Charlie.
trick for having them have fun with stealth ops is by getting the units to be like right next to them. But you know, you send them to careless hold fire,
Be advised,
so they
it's
don't
sorted
actually
out,
aggro,
but
but it, you know,
enjoy-
gives the
use someone
players that
who's doing north, or
experience,
just
a
wanna head
little
us-
rush
join
for
us
a
heading
second of, you know,
north
there
or
is
west.
something close by. And it gives them a reminder of, hey,
Some are
you know,
eating at eyes
you
on
don't
the
want to get
compound.
spotted.
These rocks are proving to be
If I
challenging.
wanted to be even more mean, I could put a gun on that thing, but... Nah.
Charlie, this is Foxtrot. You have an unarmed Eagle technical moving towards you.
Copy that, Foxtrot.
Along the northern ASR.
So I have all of
Like
these
the
spawned in
front.
by default as not controllable because data linking is broken with TSB assets right
We
now.
have about
So
9
even
men
if
on
I
this
had it on, it
compound.
wouldn't work. But I also don't want to risk it because you never know. I've had Geppards fire through 3 forests to hit people, so you know, certain AI things I never trust. Is it usually the same unit I Zeus for? Yes, I will always be Zeusing for TSB. I'll always occasionally Zeus for the 506 and 700th. BIA I'm not doing any more things for because the sheer amount of work I'd have to put into it is impossible to do on my schedule. And I think that's it right now. So we got a lot of guys going up here. I mean, they can always hit that and pull distraction so these guys can go in. But yeah, they're listing these static turrets out because these are the, that's the Mantis. I'll be curious to see if they see the control station thingy from right here. I thought about putting custom images on those computer screens, but I've been so busy prepping for the Saturday PvP event thingy that I'm doing. I haven't had the time. And then after this stop, I gotta go shower. I'm gonna go have dinner with an old friend who's a retired captain. And he's gonna help me design some battle strategy for Saturday. But it's what's called a CCO. I don't know what it represents, but it's gonna basically be a 100-person PvP event. Technically a 99, but I factor in the Zeus, so 100 people. And
I'm becoming the wrong radio
Because I want
again.
to make his move before, you know, enemy
You're
reinforcements
evolving.
roll. It's all time.
Like, this thing's radio is pretty ridiculous. It's 25-kilometer range.
okay. Sorry, they pinned me and I was scrolling in just to see if they needed me to like teleport them out of a rock or something. But yeah, it's gonna be like 59 Blue 4 versus 40 Op 4 counterinsurgency. It's gonna be streamed from my perspective from 1 to 7, but it's gonna be on a 15-minute delay, so I'm probably not gonna interact with you guys too much. I'm debating not streaming it at a delay because I don't mind if people stream snipe me because I'm gonna be in the commander's shoes. And it's going to be a lot of me just chilling and explaining what I'm doing and why.
Okay.
It's not going to be a one life, it's a 1,000 ticket system. And that's tied between our lives and stuff, and I'll explain it the day of. Also, for TSV at least, we have both serious ops and beam ops. We differentiate. I don't know, TSV is, in my opinion, one of, if not the most unique communities out there, because we have multiple different mod sets, multiple different Zeuses, like a dozen. And we provide fresh stuff and switch the mod sets out every 3 months, give or take, to keep things going, you know? That's why I like this community so much. Even though there have been times where I have wanted to quit and tear my hair out.
Man is now circling.
Oh yeah, you can hear them talking about this group down here.
This is Gamma. We're going to begin moving along our pathway.
Copy that. Roger. On the way. On the way.
Gamma, are you moving up with Alpha and Bravo?
On the way.
Have that bit come down.
Negative. We're moving up along the line to get a flank.
Personally,
before
I hate potluck. Because I just...
Copy, Gamma.
The last one I did where I brought Blood Wayne
we'll
in,
let you know
where
when
it all
the step
completely fell apart. Like,
onto the
potluck
base.
is... Some can be good, some can be
Copy that.
pretty bad. But you know,
Make
it's
sure that you
again,
guys have
that's
an
one of
easy
the
time there.
unique things about TSB is we also have a slot where literally
Alpha's gonna be
anyone
moving
can step up and
to
Zeus,
regroup with Bravo, and
as long as they follow the rules. So sometimes you'll get some really cool stuff, sometimes you won't. I'll admit, I got a few op concepts from Potluck Ops that I ran my way because I thought it would be really fun, and they were. So, like I said, TSB, it's just a good melting pot of a Zeus community.
Copy, Delta Echo.
And I would not
can we
trade
get
it for
accurate
anything.
Positions of enemy forces, and then we'll kick this thing off.
We've already done that, Echo at least. Delta to Charlie interrogative.
Send.
Do you want us acting as support or assaulting with you?
I will say though, TSB, we
how
do have a little bit of a
viable
toxicity
is that
issue that
assault
we
from
got to
the rocks?
clean up, because it's spiking up
It
again.
won't be viable from the rocks, but you
But,
can head round them.
You know, with
and
that
attack
being
from
our
the
only
north.
major issue right now, it's not
Copy,
too
Echo.
bad.
Do you want to act as
Could be
there's
worse.
a fire?
But yeah, normally the ops average like 30 to 40 people. This one's 45,
All
so
charges are set for
pretty nice.
Our section. Let us know when you're ready.
So these guys
And
set up
then
all their
we'll
satchels.
and then give it a
Noise.
count before you
That's
know,
gonna make a
give it
lot
like
of
a hot minute
noise.
so they can actually pull out of garrison.
Charlie copies.
These guys aren't in a position to see the Vic, and that Vic might catch these guys. I'm not seeing good
Alpha,
security
Bravo,
being
Gamma.
pulled.
Once you guys hit your hold positions, call up.
Oh, this could be bad, because I will call contact.
Hey, firm, we're moving up to.
No one's
Bravo.
looking right!
Alpha has eyes on a Vic moving towards the south.
Alright, didn't pull into here, so I'm not going to count it. Here, how about instead we'll have them do a double take.
If we don't come up with anything in 30 seconds, we're gonna move in.
Just to check things
Echo,
out.
be advised, we're currently waiting on team.
TSB houses Scandi Recon. Scandi Recon players don't really play ops here, though, anymore. I mean, no, that's a lie. They do play, like, once or twice a week.
Do we need 20 people to take out
But, you know,
this
Scandi
compound?
Recon is,
We're not waiting on this compound, Echo. We're waiting on
Copy.
the secondary.
a subsidiary of TSB. It's just players that met in TSB that now
This
play
is
in
Alpha
Friday Night
to
Fights.
Bravo and Gamma. We have a
Do I run
patrol
training
kind of
ops?
in between our two
I would
hold
consider
points
all
right
of
now.
my ops training ops, because training, like,
Copy that.
it's hard to explain. We have a dedicated
Alpha,
training
Bravo,
in
Gamma,
TSB
Foxtrot
so
would be
people can get used
beneficial
to
for us
how
to
things
assault
work, sure, but we, like, every
Yeah,
op
we're
is where
position.
people can step up and play what they want, do what they want, so I would
Alpha
consider
still
everything
moving
just
to
kind of a
Bravo.
training.
Copy, understood. Give us a call when you're ready.
I'm gonna wait a little bit more.
Okay.
Again, it's hard to do spec ops during the day, so I'm gonna keep the spotting
Echo, we're
coefficient down a
positioned-
little bit. Again,
already
give
positioned to
players
kill
the
two
benefit of the
patrol
doubt here.
And the sniper, and presumably the foreman when they come around.
Copy.
Has Foxtrot cleared a detonate?
And I'm gonna remove these guys from play. Because things are probably about to kick off here, and when they do kick off, I'll reset the global skill to put spotting up a bit. I heard they're gonna prioritize hitting these guys, and hit the 4-man when they come back around. We also got this 2-man over here. I'm not sure if that was called out. But I think they are bringing these 2 guys here. You can hear them talking about it locally.
Behind them.
They're gonna try to sneak behind them, apparently. All right. And then these 2 squads managed to evade this 4-man team and get within the inner perimeter here. And as long as they hook north, there shouldn't be anything in the way except for that vehicle. I'm not sure if they have it marked, though, so that should be interesting. So these guys are waiting here so they can be in range to det all of their charges. I did give them both a clacker, the 5.7 and the 1.1 something, which is the longer range one up to 2 cliffs with the clackers 300
Foxtrot,
meters.
How far away are you?
We're on Foxtrot marker. We have to be close enough to det.
Copy, understood. Foxtrot, do your distraction and run to your secondary position.
All right, that took out most of those windmills. Those are the remaining ones. Nice.
Charlie moving.
AFM Delta moving in.
Understood.
And now these guys are engaging the groups up here, so We're hearing some bullets too. They're firing back. These guys have snuck up. Now they're shooting at Outcast and Edda here. And I am going to have this Vic go respond to that.
Unless you guys have already started push.
And now I'm going to start sending in QRF slowly.
Towards the big tower.
Copy. We're going to start rigging debt on the power substation then.
Took a bit to find the button. Had to go to the main page, but got it.
Thanks, Axe. I don't know. I gotta find a way to give people a command to sub or something instead, but that's pretty low on my to-do list because I have all these other things I gotta take care of. But thank you nonetheless, man. I hope you keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you get a kick out of this. Now, all these patrols I will have to set to full because I set them to limited. So they go in the force walk animation. So it's just undoing all of those, and then we're gonna see, like, you know, big chunks of QRF start coming out.
If you don't need us anymore, we're gonna go northeast and blow up the fucking things. Copy, do it.
And now it's just a matter of...
Charlie, this is Delta.
Hopefully I can put these in without them exploding. Cool. Except it put a dude in debug. Okay, well. That's quite alright, even though it shouldn't be doing that, but you never know.
This is Bravo. We are in position, waiting Charlie.
On the way.
Charlie, this is Delta, interrogative.
Send.
Target is the big white building.
So, let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
In theory, yes.
Hey, I'm gonna put charges on it now. How many charges?
Should be one big charge to bring down the tower.
Work with that, meanwhile...
Is it the tower or the white building?
Whatever, I think it might be the big building.
Be advised, the building to the south of the tower is invincible. If you're planning to blow that up, just blow up the tower.
Be advised, that is what is marked in the green circle.
Do what you can actually destroy.
That thing is indestructible, just FYI.
Yeah, I'm seeing on the map solar building 1 charge.
I'm gonna just eat my headshots, like...
Alpha to Bravo, we're moving up to the meetup mark.
Do you have the sniper? Because I want the sniper. Yeah.
This is Charlie. We're moving away from substation. We'll be deading shortly.
Then be advised, you want Delta to just at the big tower and some of the oil drums.
Do what you can. There is a sniper somewhere off to the north.
FM, good copy.
Be advised, you have some sort of armored carrier coming up to you from the west. Looks like a Puma.
There you go.
Alpha to Bravo. Alpha to Bravo, do you read?
This is Echo to
I
Delta.
swear I'm shooting
Delta
BBs at
is
them.
on the T section. I believe all the Germans have tons of fast they can use.
For Alpha sent.
Ooh, finally they got me. I'm waiting for them to just det the tower, you know? So let's see, checking in here.
We are just in front of you by like 50 meters.
Where's the... What the hell?
To our west.
Oh, that's the,
Northwest.
This is the Lux, that's what.
Now.
Hey, firm, I see it.
So yeah, these are 2 Luxes. We're gonna wait for the infantry.
6 now.
And Pope himself, thanks for giving out 5 gift subs. If you got a sub from him, make sure you thank him. Otherwise, I hope you guys keep enjoying the operations. And I hope you get a kick out of this. These guys are... They unaggro. That's why they're walking again.
Send in Goat Team 6.
I've never seen AI on aggro like that. Yeah, that's pulled out all the side patrols.
Send in Goat Team 6.
And these guys are waiting for that backup.
This is Gamma, we're in hold position now.
No, that boat was pulled up. Hold up. No. We're gonna change that and have them go back. Yeah, because that one was a little obvious on the rear view mirror. Yeah, these guys are right here.
Delta 2 Charlie.
Wilco.
Now we just had AT go off.
Alpha 2, whoever was working on power plant, is that power plant down yet, or are you guys moving on still?
Be advised, this is Delta. We've just put our last few charges down. We're extracting east.
Hey, fair.
Just to fire back a little bit. Why have you stopped?
Charlie,
No.
Delta, have you done your debts yet?
I fucking hate these things.
Copy that.
You gotta love the AI.
This is Echo. All charges set on Objective 3. We're gonna go back to the boats and go to Alpha and Bravo drop point thing.
If
Copy that.
All right, these guys are gonna call for.
Echo's gonna be detonating charges on Objective 3.
This looks to come in.
On the way.
Because now we're starting to see this AO take shape.
Copy.
These guys, I'm gonna fan out here.
Delta day.
I just took those towers out. I'm gonna fuse one of these. Just say, like, you know, there's a short
Delta's
circuit.
Detonations went as planned. We're bugging out.
This is Gamma, confirmation on the power station going down.
A firm, as well as the tower and some oil drums.
Gamma to Alpha and Bravo.
These guys are going uphill. They just got engaged by the Lux.
Yep, we're pushing in. Alpha, Bravo, and Gamma.
Go ahead, delete those bodies.
Hey, firm.
Be advised, Foxtrot is pushing into the station from the west.
And I'm gonna go ahead and take this Vic out.
This is Charlie SL back on station. Be advised, substation destroyed.
So they got that
Be
done
advised,
with.
Delta, do you have a ground command over?
And now those
We're
guys are
losing
gonna be slow to
formation
aggro in.
A firm, Delta's done its detonations. Do you need any? Does anyone need any help with anything else?
Yeah, we'll get Weasels in soon. I'm gonna wait till they start attacking that position. I'm gonna spawn QRF through squads right here instead.
A firm, help assisting with what? Sorry.
I'm gonna say these guys are also going to have a squad come out of this base.
Roger that.
Echo's already at the boats. We're gonna go to Alpha and Bravo drop point thing.
Yeah, so they're gonna move to this drop point, but this is where other Lux is.
Follow.
And again, it's because, you know, this boat, like, I could get away with that being a rock, but that is clearly a boat. You know what I mean? That's a rock.
This is Echo. Do we blow up
That's
the
probably a
windmills,
rock.
or are you just going to the
That's,
station, Mike?
yeah, that's a little more
With
suspicious
the
at the
power
level,
station down,
so.
we shouldn't need to worry about the windmills.
Copy.
We got these guys going up. Try to pull that Vic over there. We got the Puma going as well. We still have these teams going. But yeah, these teams will start, they're probably going to overwhelm this position. And now we're hearing shots. So I'm going to go ahead, what the fuck? Oh, no, 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 no. Replace him. Let's see, QRF, since I have them over at this range area, let's go ahead.
Roger.
And so he doesn't slow down again, I'm going to send him to careless hold fire.
On the way.
And then let's also get a Lux to come in. Again, trying to only use the light vehicles here. Don't want to get too heavy. That's only if the combat persists.
Roger.
And then we'll take the tanklets out soon.
Be advised, Bravo is outside the compound, beginning our assault.
And then I'm also going to spawn in a squad and have 2 going on foot. Gotta waypoint them up a bit so they follow in. And then I'm also gonna have some northern groups come. Because again, I'm trying to rebalance this for the fact that we have a lot more players that came in than I thought would actually show up.
Bravo's moving into the compound. Or Alpha's moving into the compound.
Roger. Copy.
So we got 2 people down from the left side. I don't know what got them. Some are also coming in. Whoa. Okay. Millerm. Name's Miller. Name's Miller, mate. Got it. I'm not gonna lie. That was lagging me so much that it was lagging my interface here. 3 guys coming around.
Send in team 6.
Because they look very similar.
Alpha just has one down.
Back up to Charlie and...
Ooh, but that is a lot of subs. If you got a sub from him, make sure you thank him. I hope you're all staying safe among cuffing. I haven't had that many subs in quite a while. Jeez. That was a lot. Thank you. So these guys just got shot because of the boats.
Talk with Charlie, Alpha, and Gamma to find out where they need support.
And they haven't been told yet.
They've be advised, this is Delta. We've just mounted on our boat heading out towards sea now. Who needs help where?
These guys are probably going to make it to rendezvous instead. Devil Demon staying here.
Be advised, Gamma, we're to your
Bad time to go
southeast.
AFK. We got people coming out. Oh yeah, I mean that's probably everyone that's watching sub. Jeez. But if you didn't get one, I know it doesn't always like fully sub everyone. It goes into people that were watching beforehand and gives us. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, I mean they're painting me, but they got shot at by this Lux.
Send in Goat Team 6.
But yeah, make sure you thank him. That we're gonna be hearing that for the rest of this.
Send in Goat Team 6.
So I'm gonna remote these guys and have them start walking around because by now they would pull off their perimeter station.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Yeah, they should be clear for the most part. Whew. Hey, yeah, it was so much that crashed some people's stream browsers too, like hot damn. Yeah, so I'm trying to remote these guys because the group leader got killed and it's not adjusting them yet.
Send in Goat Team
But now they just got to get the laptops here. And they should be good. So Lolo might come in and make the same mistake.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
But yeah, so a lot of people are going to die here to drowning because they got injured by the boat.
Be advised, Bravo has recovered both
Send
laptops.
in Goat Team 6 now.
So I haven't gotten the
Copy,
pop-ups
we have
yet.
both laptops. Do we need to be in here in the AO anymore?
Send in Goat Team
So we got infantry
6.
still coming around. Devil looks like he just died.
He thinks the answer is no.
There's a disconnect.
Charlie, Delta, let's
Send
push
in
to
go team
the
6
Alpha
now.
and Gamma LZ. Let's secure it for them.
Gonna be hard to secure because it's
Advised, I believe the laptops were the only objective. We should probably get out of here.
Copy. As I said, Charlie's moving to the LZ.
But yeah, they need to go back and secure their LZs, and the other group needs to find a way out of
Be
here.
advised, this is Delta. We're going to head to the south side of the LZ to secure it.
Charlie, are you on foot?
Send in go
Negative, we're on
team
the
6
Eastern
now.
Gateway.
Be advised, don't come to Gamma Land, please. You're gonna die because there's a fucking IFV.
Send in goat team 6 now.
So, looks like Caleb stepped up, told them about the
were you supposed to destroy the tower here?
IFV right there.
Delta,
Send in
Delta high.
goat team 6 now.
This is high, send message.
The hacking of 2 times laptops was our only objective.
Send
That
in
is
goat
correct.
team 6
RTB.
now.
AFM, good copy.
Which is gonna be a lot harder than you think.
Send in goat team 6 now.
Well, yeah, name's Miller, mate. He takes the cake today for everything he's done. Now they're blowing up the Mantis positions. Wasn't needed, but that's fine. But yeah, I mean, I'm just taken aback. You know, it's events like those that make me really excited that you guys really like the content. And you know, I'll keep working my best here to keep providing for you guys. Again, I've put myself up to 3 videos a day. Nice little highlight, Zeus Op, and Friday Night Fight thing.
Your landing area.
That mortar.
Copy.
Oh, there's no ammo in the mortar. That's funny.
Send in goat team
Charlie
6.
Dallas.
That is definitely a mistake on my end. I thought it by default had ammo, but should have checked. Oh well.
I did mention they were there.
6 now.
AFM, do you want to rendezvous north of their landing grounds and
Send in goat
clear it out,
team
or
6.
Yeah, it's almost like Stone's 100 donations, right? I get excited every time someone does that because it just reminds me that, you know, you guys like what's going on, and I need to keep making it.
Now.
And Andy's even raiding with a party of 6. Andy, how was the FK out? I assume that's what you were doing.
Goat team 6 now.
Let's see, we got a
all
group here that's
lines to
dismounted.
Delta, our boat got diddled.
Send in goat team 6.
Yeah, they're driving right next to this IFV here. So, I mean, they should still have enough boats to pick other people up. I mean, there's still a boat right there, too,
Delta,
so
you moving overland.
this is where it
we'll
gets
see what we can
messy.
do. Break out north.
Be advised, Delta is in the ocean, 2.6k away from the Delta.
So, do these guys have any AT?
Now.
I don't see
Copy,
any.
understood.
That's gonna make dealing with that IFV nigh impossible.
This is Alpha. We have contact towards the south of
They're gonna have to wait for these guys to come in because they would have picked up some AT. You see one right there. And the rest of these guys are popping smokes.
Bunch of mobiles right now.
And they also got one dude with AT. One AT shot will be able to kill that thing. But now we have these Vics pushing in.
Send in goat team 6 now.
So take him out of careless hold fire here.
Send in goat team 6 now.
Hearing some big explosions go off. Ooh, they even took the radio tower out.
Be advised, Delta's position is 156076. Gonna head east towards.
I think they just talked about trying to capture that Vic. Not a bad call. The Luxes are going to be an issue, though. Woo! FK op was okay? Nice.
Send in goat team 6 now.
So they're popping a bunch of Grenadier rounds up there.
Send in goat team 6 now.
And now it sounds like they're engaging with these guys, but they got to be careful because they don't have anything to do with that Vic. So I got to wait for the other team to come in here.
Send in
But everything's on fire. Oh dear.
Send in goat team 6 now. Send in goat team 6.
Yeah, so I put a lot of statics in these buildings to kind of give them something to deal with any potential QRF. But now comms are kind of breaking down. Some groups are leaving on their own. This guy, they had one dude already run away. But yeah, we got to see now if Astardius can, I always butcher his name. He's going to try to get the SL up first.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
This is where we're going to have a big fight here. And it's a shame that the Overwatch teams have pulled away. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to pull that Vic away and reposition it.
Send in Goat Team 6
Roger that.
now.
On the way.
To give them a chance at least, you know?
Send in
infantry
Goat
best we can,
Team
get
6 now.
Be advised, Charlie's engaging IFV with GP.
So yeah, IFV I'm going to have pull away. These guys still smoking and trying to pull away, which is good. I'm going to delete some more bodies here.
Helicopter?
Send in Goat Team 6.
What helicopter? I haven't... Maybe the one they mean in the base, I mean... It's not marked, but I have no intention of using a helicopter against them. These guys are doing their best to pop smoke and push through. That's good. And it looks like Alex here got shot, but because he's not part of any of these teams, they don't know.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
And this armed Lux has pulled up. And they're trying to pop smoke grenades in front of it.
Team 6 has go and medicing you. Don't know.
I would send the tankless, but these guys are having a little bit of trouble here, so I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna remove this guy from play and have him go on defense duty.
Send in Goat Team 6 now. Send in Goat Team
These guys are all
6.
crawling around. They need someone to climb back and get Havoc up because they're spacing out too far. These guys are attempting to swim to the shore, and then these other guys are way too far. I think they're going to swim to the rendezvous. But how many active boats do we have? 3, 4, 5. Will 5 be enough to pick everyone up?
This is Gamma Broken Arrow. We're gonna back the fuck out with whoever we got left.
Send in Goat Team
Already buggered off.
Let's go. Look, you say we can't run, but if we stay here, we're dead. So, run.
Well, you go then.
Send
Believe
in
Alpha's
Goat
moving
Team
out.
I think they were
6.
picking someone up and he just got shot in the face.
Run or we die.
I'm going to be nice. Because they're
Send in
doing the
Goat
right
Team
call here.
6 now.
So I'm actually going to have these guys go where, but tell them to hold
Sorry,
fire.
I'm rephrase it. This is Gamma with Fuba.
Send in Goat Team 6.
And Skelly's still working on medical over there.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Whew.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
I think the major fault here was the first Vic finding that IFV and then the second one still coming in and really borking them there. But I think with the amount of KIA there's going to be, it should be balanced enough. Looks like Ozzy, that guy died on him.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
So Ozzy's doing his best to medic, but he's pretty much surrounded right now. These guys are getting encircled because they got left
Goat
back.
Team 6 now. Send in Goat Team
So now,
6.
since the other guy ran, I'm gonna have this guy aggro. Oh, never mind. He just murdered Ozzy in the back. Oh, that's...
Alpha, can you hold position?
It's not good.
My guy needs a medic.
I see a charge. Man, 75 meters flat. Shit, we got a man down.
Send in Goat Team 6.
Yeah, suppressed ammo against these guys' body armor. I mean, I was running into that in the previous op I did.
Hey, firm, Alpha's gonna be, holding. I'm gonna take,
But for the most part,
Mark.
these two squads are getting back. We got this group up here as well. How are these guys doing? We've got Daring Danny got Havoc back up. Poupon is bandaging. Oh yeah, this is where the real op takes place, is that pullout.
Alpha Bravo,
Send
this
in
is Charlie.
goat
Be
team
advised your boat
6
location's overrun
now.
by an IFV and 2+ squads who are currently exfilling.
And it's also just not sanitary to have bodies
Send
lying around
in
all
goat
over.
Where do we
team
want to
6
exfil?
now. Send in goat team
Alpha
6
Bravo, this is Delta.
now.
Might make a suggestion. If you're up for it, if Charlie wants to start ferrying troops with their RIV
Send
from
in
a
goat
discreet,
team
a more
6
discreet location,
now.
it might take a bit longer, but it might be a bit safer.
If you guys have anything to take care of an IFV, we
Send
can
in
actually
goat team
retake the
6
beachhead.
now.
I'm gonna spawn the HMS.
What beachhead are you guys at?
The Alpha Bravo beachhead.
Send
sorry,
in
we're too
goat
far away
team
to help you for that.
6 now.
So Daring Danny's still
Send
up
in
here.
goat team 6.
Device, Alpha has one stick. We might be able to deal with the IFV. We have one shot.
Send in goat team 6.
Better make it count.
Hey, firm.
I don't think they've been told the IFV's gone off.
Send in goat team 6 now.
So I think they're gonna grab their boat and keep moving. These guys, meanwhile, they're setting up a defensive position here, fully
Send in
bandaging.
goat team 6 now.
Oh, but this has gotten messy.
Wait, why are we digging?
Send in goat team 6 now.
Looks like Daring Dan just got shot to death, because, again, he got left
Send
behind
in
by his
goat
group.
Team 6 now.
So really what I've seen is people have only died when they're either left behind or
Send
they
in
drown.
goat Team 6 now.
So, I don't know.
Send in
It was a
goat
good
team
concept,
6
good execution.
now.
It's just very messy on the leaving. Because
Send in goat
statics
team
weren't
6
utilized.
now.
And then, like, cohesion kind of ran out here, because one group's already at the beach, two groups stayed behind and
Send
are
in
kind of in the
goat
mid-ground,
team
then one group
6
stayed even longer
now.
and got wiped. So, groups didn't really work together at the end. People die when they are killed. Amazing,
Send in
right?
goat team 6 now.
Also, I just realized I didn't put the multi on the title, so that's my bad.
Send in goat team
But I guess this
6
six-man group's going to
now.
run up to the Foxtrot boat.
Send in goat team 6
And I
now.
think you're having Havoc run back up to check out Daring. And this group
Send
is
in
still
goat
pulling
team
away.
6 now.
I'm good. It didn't do any damage. It just bruised me.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
So let's see, we got this team now engaging with this group. They took one out, knocked another one. So they got the numbers advantage from 6v8 to 6v6. 5 left. But yeah, the gunshots are going to attract these guys. Havoc is desperately looking for Daring, but it's probably not going to find him. So unfortunately, a Dan will die. Oh, Andy, you're hosting it too? No, wait, no, it's because the subs finally ran out. And thank you, Pope, for the 36.27. That's probably a conversion to dollar, but I appreciate it, my man. As always, guys, thank you so much. I hope you keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you got a kick out of this. But here's the thing. Here's why we had so many KIAs. Because when you add more people to
Love
a mission,
the content, Liru. Keep up the great work.
especially one that needs a big amount of coordination like this one, things are going to slip through the cracks. And you kind of saw that with the 4 squads pulling out right here. Again, one stayed too long, got wiped. One bolted out, and then 2 kind of merged together and stuck with each other. And were able to get out of this area. So I will say this, though. If this boat was not beached and wasn't clearly visible from the road right here, where a full APC could see it, then this wouldn't have been an issue. So it's the little things. But meanwhile, this group of 6 looks to be A-okay. They killed everyone except 2 dudes. Those 2 dudes are continuing their move on. Havoc. Oh, he's yelling. He tried. He was so close to finding Daring, but he's getting shot to shit and I think just went down. Rest in peace. By the way, there is a multi-Twitch link up, guys. I'm sorry I don't have it in the title command. But for the most part, I mean, assuming that this group is the one that grabbed the intel, it's a mission success. And we have this group still swimming over. Slushy's also just swimming out and about. So these guys still by their boat. They've put charges down. Interesting. And we have these guys still making it to shore. Caleb's just swimming right here.
Be advised, this is Alpha. That
And I think
unmanned.
Astaris hasn't been dead yet because he got stabilized. Just doesn't have enough blood. I think they're calling this out as the IFV. This is just an unarmed APC because Havoc didn't call out his squad, probably because I didn't have a good eye on it, but the GP I made the Vic wave off. So I'm going to bring these guys. Didn't mean to do that. I'm going to bring them in so they're at a bit of a lower defilade here so these guys can get up to the boat okay. And now these guys are having to fight these dudes that are down here. So they've gotten on a massive battle line here on these rocks. And I'm going to have these guys start giving chase to where these guys would radio in to say they are. I mean, numbers-wise, there's only been about 8 casualties, at least from disconnects, plus the, let's see, how many guys are up here? I see about 3 names. So about a fourth of the players, a little under a fourth are down. But that's going to change in a little bit here. Meanwhile, these guys, I guess they're just dropping supplies so they can be more mobile. Yeah, for the most part, these groups have come back. I'm trying to have these units give chase as well. I do have a Vic coming in. Do they have AT to deal with it, though? I thought that was Havoc shooting, but no, that's another group of enemies down there.
Did you guys get it?
I just heard another large explosion. I don't know what that was about. Yeah, IFE, go Bert. Yeah, right. Daring, Havoc was so close to finding you, too. I think Havoc just died, too, though, too, as well. He was, like, right here, and then he was pulling out because he was getting shot at, and he was saying, I'm sorry. But let me check. I believe this group does have some AT. Yeah, it does. Heard him scream when you were shot. Ouch. Red Guard, thank you for the bit. Red Gunman, sorry. Thank you for the bits. Again, I'm just trying to make this work. Here, I'll send one vehicle. The other one I'm going to keep up here. But yeah, now we're having this main force move. It's probably not going to make it. I'm hoping these guys will possibly get up there, but it's unlikely. And you have Caleb now slowly swimming back to the coast.
Puma? Is that a yes or a no?
Yeah, now comms have pretty much completely broken down, even though I know we have some squad leaders still alive.
Foxtrot has made it to our extraction point. We'll see at the rendezvous.
Be advised, Delta back on comms. Has anything been up there here for us?
So yeah, just another classic example of communication was great until it wasn't, and then it all fell apart. I'm curious, what do we have in the cargo of this Vic? Does it have spare AT? Oop, there's the lag spike. Nope, it does not.
Our boats work perfectly fine.
I need Panzerfaust. What Bavarian's painting me about, that's not the rendezvous position. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Okay, this has been a lot more brutal than I thought it was. Oh dear. Take it and go. No one's pulling security. They're all just running to it. Because again, we saw them make some good AT shots earlier, but that's alright. Things have fallen apart here. I'm gonna take fault for this one. I think he's telling him to swim off. He's just pointing. But yeah, comms kind of broke down. I was hoping I gave them something a bit too hard for them to handle, and I will take responsibility for that.
Hello, yes. Who was the other boat that made it out?
Be advised, this is Alpha. We're a two-man squad. All of Bravo is dead, along with Gamma. We're pushing back to the rendezvous point to leave.
Roger, so it's just Alpha 2-man and that other boat.
This is high. Break, stand by for index.
Hey, Frank.
Decided to leave after we JP'd the fuck out of the beach.
Oof.
All right, so that was a little messier than I thought it was going to be, but that's also because I balanced this for so many players and had to add more slots, because once you have so many people on LRs, things can get a little jumbled. First half of that op was great. Communication was stellar, people coordinated, got what they needed to get done, and started the assault. Took the compound. There was a little bit of concern because the camo scheme was pretty similar to you guys, so there were some people that definitely got confused. But you guys still pushed through and did it. Then things started getting a little messy. So first issue was I had 3 Vics come up to reinforce the solar tower area, and they drove by 3 boats. One of them couldn't even tell. One of them looked like a rock, and then one of them was pushed so far up the shore and turned off the side, it made me do a double take, and I was like, wait, that's a boat. So we then dismounted one squad there. They called for more guys to come, and by the time other squads came over, there was a Lux IFV, which is really just a recon Vic, and 2 squads of infantry, and they sniped 2 squads out of their boats that were coming in. So, from there, then it became the group that went over to hit the main position had to fall back under a lot of contact. There were a bunch of statics in the big building. AT, GLs, GMGs and MGs. No one touched them. The mortar was there, but I think it was out of ammo. And from there, what happened was one squad bolted out. The other two squads supported each other and got out. And then the last squad got stuck there because they were still there. And then a Lux pulled up and turned them into mincemeat. And then from there, they tried to pull out still, but Lux was still there. And yeah, it got messy because the rest of the infantry arrived to secure that position. From there, Foxtrot pulled to their Vic and pulled out. Another group which lost their Vic started swimming out. The other boat that got lost, half of them died. Some of them got picked up on their way out. Or I think it was just Calum at that point, because some swam to shore, joined up with a group, and also came out. One group tried to re-secure that LZ, put some GLs at the recon Vic, and that Vic can take damage from them, so he did take damage, and I pulled him back because he wouldn't want to risk blowing up. But, you know, it was 2 squads of infantry versus a team of 6, so they kind of overpowered. So that team pulled back, took some KIA. And then the 2 squads that were together were able to re-secure that position, come in. But at that point, I told everything that was at the main base to start going down to that LZ because there had been so much fighting there. And just before you guys could leave, a Lux came in and shot you guys. And I'll take responsibility for that. I didn't mean for it to be that OP. I just rationalized that, you know, you had some AT on you, you stole, and some groups had already taken AT and blown up those Luxes with it because it was just an easy shot. So I just assumed, and I will take responsibility for that. So I apologize if you didn't enjoy getting wiped at the end there, and I will do better next time. Other than that, I mean, for what happened, and even though we have way more people in that we should have, I thought the op went pretty well, and hope you had fun. If we keep getting these numbers, I will change the concept, because this was meant for like 20 people, and that was supported last week, but not this one. So, whew. Otherwise, let's go down squad by squad. Alpha, go ahead.
We'll start with, we kind of moved in with Bravo towards Mike 26, and kind of sat there for a little while waiting for the other squads to take down the station. Once we kind of moved, the squad took down the station, we kind of moved in. It was quick and simple. We had a couple incidents where AIs wouldn't die, and it kind of killed like 3 of us, or down 3 of us, but moving out, came in heavy contact. We were able to get to the beachhead, and we left all of like 2 guys out of Alpha and Bravo. I think Alpha completely wiped, and Bravo had 2 survivors, but besides that, went decently well. A little messy, but Bravo.
It went pretty well. We linked up with Alpha on the beach, went to the hold position, then assaulted the base pretty easily, took it, got the laptops and got out. Only at the beach is when it really got hectic because everything was closing in on us, but besides that, it went pretty well.
Charlie, I have no complaints. We came up with an effective attack plan across all squads. We executed on that plan very well. I think a couple initial LZ choices caused things to get a little bit screwy towards the end there. But yeah, we came in to try to help secure that beach for Alpha and Bravo to join their vehicles, and did the best we could. Had a man go down, and I was like, "Squad, if you stop hearing from me, leave." And that's what we did. So,
you almost found him too, but it was at that point you decided to pull away. And then I was shot in the back.
I was like, no! I actually saw his blip too. I was like, oh no, there he is. Which is why I turned back around, and then I got shot in the back, and I was like, anyway. Go ahead, Delta.
Supported Charlie and Echo with the power plant. That went quite smoothly. Charges went on quickly. The whole first section was nice. When we got back to the boats, tried to help with the extraction issue with Alpha and Bravo. Then our boat got diddled by an auto cannon, and we started swimming. No casualties though, so yeah, pretty good. Echo.
Is Calum here?
No, he disconnected.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go for Echo. I wasn't on 50. Didn't know what was going on 50. So, yeah. We landed at the beach, pushed over towards where the power plant was. I guess there was some sort of confusion or whatever on what we were supposed to do. What I was able to see. A small portion of us pushed over towards where the little generator things were. We cut through the wire and were able to belly crawl all the way over to where they were. We were about to start putting explosives, and then one of the other squads showed up. So we were like, oh, well, you can place explosives here. We fell back, blew up the windmills. From what I gathered, we were going to go regroup with other people to go assault the radio station. And on our way there, we got blown up by a whatever it was with an autocannon while we were in a boat. That's all from Echo.
And after that, like 2 of us swam to shore, linked up with the rest of Charlie, and escaped.
And then the rest of the squad had died there.
Yeah.
Lost it. Shot's turn. We did good. We set out early. We had no contact. We set our 6 charges. We deaded the 6 charges to poke the hornet's nest for you guys so they could draw garrisons out of the power plant, but maybe it wasn't needed. I don't know. We then pushed through the woods to group up on the main assault. We encountered a 4-man patrol, and we got all the way inside. And then someone called out on 50, there's an IFE coming. And I said, nope. And we booked it. We left, got all the way back to the windmills before we hit another squad, killed them, got out.
Let's see, Gamma. So, we started off pretty well, landed the boat pretty successfully on the beach, not in the water, but, you know, just straight up on the beach. Sorry about that. Moved our way to a hold point to flank the mic station from the southwest. Hit it from the southwest. Did okay. Killed some dudes on the western side of the thing and the northern side. As we were pulling out, everyone in my group's like, hey, let's blow everything up. I'm like, all right, fine, you got 2 minutes. So I sat at the southeast and exit for about 2 minutes, waiting for everyone to rock back up after they're done planting their charges. We all grouped up like, all right, let's go. The fuck is that? And an IFE rolled up into us within 50 meters. We detonated charges, probably dumped the entire squad that was there with GLs and that, and then we just got surrounded and mincemeat. So that was Gamma.
So I'm thinking, since that was everyone, I'll run Korean War next week on this slot. For combined arms, we'll see how that goes, and if people like it more than what we're currently doing, I'll switch it over and find another place to do the current thing I'm doing. So, does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. I'll
We can
BRB
go
then.
round 2 on this.
Feel free to go bash me on the review panel. Call me gay, and yeah. See you later. Hope you have
Why
fun.
didn't you see the sandcastle we built?
I did. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. I will be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard for EU Friday Night Fights, and then 8 p.m. EST for NA Friday Night Fights. So cheers, guys. Have a good one, and go operate operationally. If you're here for Zeus stuff, we'll be back on Sunday for that.